From beautiful Hollywood, California, let's welcome two Ginger Gems with Kate and James.
Hello, darling.
Hey, darling.
How are you?
Good.
All right, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, we're going to introduce each other. This is James.
And this is Kate.
And we've known each other for
20 plus years.
20 plus years.
Where did we meet?
Dancing with the Stars.
2005, season 1.
2005. You didn't talk to me till 2007.
2 wonderful years. What do you do on Dancing with the Stars?
I'm the associate director. What do you do on Dancing with the Stars, James Yarnell?
I'm the production designer, Kate Moran.
And do you enjoy it? We do enjoy
Love
it.
it. We do enjoy it. It's been a laugh.
Yeah, it's been a laugh. It's been a laugh.
20 years. 20 years. Just had our
20
20th
years.
in the middle of last summer was 20 years.
20 years.
And we had our 20th anniversary party and all that sort of stuff in November.
Yeah. So that's really us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We do a lot more than that, of course we do.
We do other stuff as well.
Because we're doing Two Ginger Gems.
Doing Two Ginger Gems.
So
now,
tell me about Two Ginger
California.
Gems from Hollywood, California. So what is this going to be, babe? Do we have any clue?
No.
Good. And how long do you think this will be on for?
Ever.
And what day of the week will it go out on?
Tuesdays.
Okay, so we've covered that for a bit. Okay, so basically we're going to talk about gems that drop, which will be ours, right? And we'll have sort of TV, music, film, books, and anything else we find interesting.
Anything else we find interesting. So how long have you been in America? We're both English.
Oh my gosh.
I'm from Derby, you're from Brighton.
Yeah,
and how long
Brighton
have you been over
girl.
here?
I've been here since 2003, 2 years in New York, and then I came here.
Okay. Well, I've been here since 1995, and I was in San Francisco for a couple of years, and I've been in Hollywood for like 27 years now, 28 years this year. Yeah.
And I've been here 21 years.
Yeah.
In LA.
And 20 of them on Dancing with the Stars.
And I think that's a good place to start talking about some movies.
Movies.
Right.
All right. Okay. Well, right now it's like crazy here because it's award season.
Yep.
Everybody's here. You can go and see screenings with the stars, with the directors, with everybody chatting after Q&As.
Have you been to see any?
Yes, I have. I've been to see absolutely loads. But the film, I tell you what, the film that stands out most to me, which is probably what everybody's saying at the moment, is Hamnet. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. Well, it's starring Jessie Buckley,
right,
who's amazing actress, and she's and the man is Paul Mescal. He plays Shakespeare. She plays his wife, and I don't want to give away any plots or anything, but it's one of the most beautifully directed films I think I've ever seen, and so intimate, and it's like one of the first movies that I've ever seen. And I think Mickey, who's our producer, will agree with you on this one.
So good.
So good. It felt, we were there for maybe 3, I don't know, not in the first scene almost. It felt like you were actually in the film.
Yeah, it really takes you back.
When do you ever get that? You never get that. You literally felt you were in this forest with them. It's absolutely amazing. But I think most people think that she's going to win the Oscar for it. And I think she well deserves it.
So it's award season. So last week you were at the DGA Awards.
Yes.
Tonight you are at the
Spirit Awards.
All right.
Viewing. We're going to the viewing party of the Spirit Awards at the Film Independent.
Okay.
Which will be fun. DJs.
And what are you going to do for Oscars night?
Do you know what? I don't know yet. I'm not sure. We certainly won't be there. I wish I was though. You're going to be there.
No.
So yeah, no, I don't know, babe. Have to think about that one. Maybe we should have an Oscar party.
Maybe.
What do you think? Oscar party?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Nice.
And then in a week and a half, I've got the Art Directors Guild Awards.
Which you're nominated for.
For Dancing with the Stars.
For Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. So it's
applause. You're right. Applause there. Everyone, applause for James. Woo! Everybody vote for him.
So yeah, it's my 4th Art Directors Guild nomination. Me and Steve were nominated last year for the Dick Van Dyke special, and we won, which is nice. Yeah. So then this year we're nominated for Dancing with the Stars, and I don't know, it's a tough category, but we'll go on the 28th and see what happens.
I think it'll be fun, babe.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But
shall I get a dress? No.
Maybe.
Should I buy a dress? No, for it now. Okay, not buying a dress for that one.
All right. And if you had a party and you were going to hang out with some celebrities there, who would you want them to be?
At the Oscars.
At the Oscars or the Art Directors Guild?
Whichever.
Well, I have asked Miss Tilton if she'll come with me, but I'm waiting for an answer. I must admit, she might be my date, but I'm waiting for an answer.
Oh my God. Honestly, given the elbow on air, just right like that.
Well,
that's the second one. That's the second I've had, actually. Well, maybe we'll talk about the other one later.
She's not said yes yet, so you know.
I'm not going to be sloppy second.
No, darling. No,
I'm always sloppy second.
No, you're not. No, you're
not. Sloppy second.
You've been to the Emmys more times with me as my date than anybody.
Yeah, because someone's let you down.
That's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
You've been more times.
Maybe. We have been quite a few times though.
We have been.
And it's always a great time.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, yeah, I'm very lucky to be able to go.
We've never been to the Oscars, have we?
But we've never been to the Oscars. I have actually been to a rehearsal of the Oscars. And then we got a pair of scissors and we cut a little bit of the red carpet off to keep. Yeah.
I worked years and years and years ago. I was a talent PA at the Oscars.
On it?
Yeah, on the 71st Oscars. It was great, but I was a talent PA. It was the most bizarre.
Was everybody lovely? Was there anyone you really loved, like celebrity-wise? Was there anybody who shocked you?
Remember Gloria Stuart? Do you remember Gloria Stuart? She was she played the old Rose in Titanic.
Oh yeah.
And it was a year after she was. I think she won. I don't know if she won or not. But it was a year after Titanic, and she went back to present Best Supporting Actress, and I had to walk her down the red carpet, which was very nice. I had to meet her at the end of the red carpet out of the limo.
Did she have the diamond on?
No.
Oh.
And it went back in the drink.
I thought somebody wore it for the Oscars.
I don't know. Well, this was the following year.
So
she was invited back. I think if you win supporting, you're invited back to present it the next year or something that they used to.
Yeah.
And so I had to walk Gloria Stuart, and she'd just done a thing called like $1 Million Hotel or something like that.
Oh.
And she was lovely.
That didn't go well. $1 Million Hotel, never heard of it.
No, well, anyway, but she was lovely. Gloria Stuart. Yeah, that was my Oscar story. But it was the year that Aaliyah Kazan won the honorary Oscar. And so it was a bit controversial.
Very controversial.
A lot of people were very much against it. And there was a whole thing of...
The whole McCarthy thing.
Yeah, the whole McCarthy thing. So when they announced him coming out on stage, there was the whole shot of the audience of who was
applauding and who was not applauding.
Yeah.
Well, that was a terrible time for Hollywood.
Yeah.
And there was still a lot of people around.
Was it?
No, I wasn't around. I know you're going to say, was you around then? No, I wasn't around then.
So that's the only time I've seen some of the rehearsals for the Oscars. I was at the Oscars when the Oscars rehearsal when Burt Bacharach was the musical director and Whitney was in a there was a big ensemble came out and they did this medley, and there was Garth Brooks and there was Shaft and there was Dionne Warwick, and then Whitney came out singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and she kept getting it wrong and sung the wrong song. And,
completely not the wrong lyrics, the actual wrong song.
She kept singing it wrong on the wrong cue or something, or the wrong key or something. And Bert was getting more and more wound up, and then she came out and sang the wrong song, and so she was let go, and Faith Hill had to come in on the last minute to kind of replace her. Oh. But I was there for that rehearsal. That was kind of...
That's inside information.
Oh, it was big news.
Was it published?
It was all over the news.
Oh,
it was all over the news.
I never heard
it. Was a big deal.
So for me, that was inside. Yeah. Inside information.
That was a long time. I think that was like 99 or something like that.
Oh, I was a baby.
Yeah.
Being around.
Yeah.
Well, you have some good stories about Diana Ross on stage. So let's talk about some music.
Music? Oh my God.
Diana
Do you know
Ross
what song? Diana Ross.
We were at the Bowl, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Went to see Diana Ross at the Bowl about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And oh my God, her audio didn't link
terrible.
up to her earpiece or something.
I think for most of the concert, she was making signals.
She was, bless her, she was singing one song, and all
the
the
music
backing
was
vocals
somewhere else.
were singing something else. So she was, and then she did a medley. So she was still doing Baby Love while they were doing something else.
Yeah.
And it was, bless her, she would sing to the crowd, and then between lines she would turn and like shout at the audio guy, and then come back and sing the next line, and then turn back and shout at the audio guy.
Angry. She was angry.
She was really not happy.
Do you know another one who was angry at the Bowl when we saw them? It was
Rod.
Oh, Rod
Wasn't
Stewart.
It? At the lighting guy.
Rod Stewart's always angry. Well, no, I think he's lovely, and he's coming again he's coming to the Bowl this year again, Rod, and he was screaming at the lighting man, the spotlight bloke.
Yeah.
Spotlight operator.
Was I there for that?
No, I don't think you
I went to see Rod Stewart at the Bowl with you.
Yeah, but we've seen him about 5 times.
So who else was angry at the Bowl?
Liam Gallagher.
Oh, yeah.
Liam Gallagher was supporting The Who, and he came out. Oh, actually, and Cyndi Lauper.
Oh my God.
And both of them for the same reason, because the people weren't singing along.
Yeah.
You know my song, you know my lyrics, go fuck yourselves, everyone. And he walked off. And his son was left doing the drums for like
Whose son?
15 minutes. Liam Gallagher, his son plays the drums for him.
Right.
And he now plays the drum on Oasis. I think he was there when we saw him in Pasadena. Yeah.
Brilliant
Yeah.
concert.
So, and Cyndi Lauper, she just lost the plot, didn't she? She was like, you all know what the words are to this, why aren't you saying it? Yeah, not good. Not good.
And you were telling me Paul Simon's coming to the Bowl this summer.
Paul Simon is coming to the Bowl June the 7th. I cannot wait because I absolutely friggin' adore him. I really do. Did you watch the documentary on him?
No.
How good was that documentary, Mickey?
Learned a lot about him, yeah.
Oh my God. It was like a two-parter.
Something like that.
Was it? I can't remember what
I
it
don't
was
really
on.
remember.
HBO maybe or something. I can't remember. But it literally was so good. So actually that's a gem. There, we've
Paul
dropped
Simon
a gem.
documentary. What's it called?
Paul Simon documentary. I don't know. I can't remember. It's called Paul Simon, I think, isn't it? Bridge over troubled water.
Talking to documentaries.
Yes.
Have you seen the one about The Biggest Loser?
No, but I've heard people saying that this is good. Have you watched it?
Yeah, it's like a 3-part. I don't know what it's on. Is it on HBO or Prime or something?
Do you know what? Make a note, Mickey. We need to check out where things are. We need to have you over there with your little computer saying, oh shit, where are they?
Yeah, Mickey's our researcher.
Mickey's a researcher.
Yeah.
He's the executive producer, researcher.
And voiceover.
And
fluffer.
And fluffer for you.
Biggest Loser documentary. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really good. It's really
we don't even remember the names of documentaries, but it's good.
But it's really good.
And we don't know what it's on. Maybe Netflix.
Yeah. 3 parts. Very good.
And what is it? What was about?
It's all about what was
shocking thing you found out about it.
It's called Fit for TV: The Reality of the Biggest Loser.
There you go.
It's called Fit for TV: The Reality of the Biggest
On
Loser,
Netflix.
and it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Well done,
3 parts.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Find out the Paul Simon one as well.
It's
Carry
just-
on, babe.
it's good.
Tell us what you found. The most shocking thing you found out.
The most shocking thing. Well, they all put the weight back on. I don't know if that's shocking, but they all put the weight back on. So all the people,
But
not all of them, but like there was most of them, and it was all about that. It seemed like there was disregard for people's health. It was more about the TV. There was a woman who claimed she died but was brought back. There was
What do you mean?
Well, she
On air?
On air. They said she.
Or rather being filmed?
There was one where there was this girl on who they dropped him off in like Malibu and said, "Run a mile, and if you don't cross the line, you're off the show." And
They hadn't even started the show yet. It was this was your audition.
Yeah, they're on it, but you'll only continue if you cross this line. You've got to run a mile, go. And so they're all running on sand.
Oh,
and this girl got closer and closer and then basically just collapsed. And then they had to collapse and they kind of tried to carry her over the line because she was just trying to, because she didn't want to not be on the show. So they had to airlift her out. And she talks about how it all went dark and then it all went light and then she saw her granddad and then she was back. She said,
I know, I'm not laughing.
That's what she said. She said she saw her granddad. So she says, so I died. But then she came back. And then when but they were saying, like, keep the show going. This is great TV, I guess. Did
it go out on air, that then?
I don't think the granddad was on, but I think that but they showed it. I remember that episode.
Do you know what? I only watched maybe like snippets of it. I never fully watched from the beginning to the end.
You know what's funny about it is, surprising is, I remember it and I remember the people, and then they talk about when it was, and you think, oh my God, that was like, you look at 20 years ago. You look at Idol's like 23 years old. You know, Survivors, they're doing the 50th season this year. It's like these big shows have been on. It's surprising to think that they don't feel like they've been around that long, but yet they've been 20 plus years. That's where the stars, 20 years, 21 years in the summer.
Feels like 20 years.
It doesn't.
Well, speaking of things that are old, didn't you want to talk about a classic movie?
Classic movies.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I've found in the last, I don't know why, but in the last year or so, when you talk to people about movies and everything, when I talk about the real classic movies, and I mean the ones way before, like 1940s, 1930s, 1950 movies, nobody knows them anymore.
Right.
You used to talk about them to people and everybody would know them. Even if they hadn't seen them, they'd at least know the name of it or something. Babe, I'm appalled by how many people don't know classic movies.
Well, the young generation, they don't know anything.
No, not the young generation. The thing about that is you say that, but then I knew when I was growing up, I knew all the Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire films, right? Well, they were done in the 30s or something, 30s and 40s. You know, so that's you still know
It's
out of
it's
your
more like a
generation.
connection to the past.
But
Yeah, we had much more of a connection
Yeah.
to the past, exactly. But now people don't even know movies that were. They didn't. Can I just say, my dog is called Goldie Hawn after Goldie Hawn. Nobody really.
So many
9
people
times
don't know
out
the
of
dog's
10,
name.
people do not know when you say, "Oh, we named her after Goldie Hawn." They say, "Who's Goldie Hawn?" Goldie Hawn.
Years ago, I worked on American Idol. as
You don't know Goldie Hawn.
Worked on American Idol. I don't think I told this story. Worked on Idol for years, and there was one year that Simon Cowell told one of the kids that he reminded him of Stan Laurel. It was like crickets. Nobody knew who Stan Laurel was.
Lauren Hardy.
And the next day,
Nobody will know
they
that.
came back. The next day, they came back,
probably
and the
have very
guy
young
said, "The
people
kid
on
said,
it.
oh, I've looked it up. I now know who you mean." And it's like, how do you not know Laurel and Hardy?
Yeah.
And they were saying, well, they weren't around then. And it was like, well,
We-
we weren't. None of us. Nobody was.
Exactly,
But we all know who
but
they
you
were.
all know. It's
I don't
like we
know why
forgot the
people
history.
don't look back at that and that sort of time anymore.
Yeah.
But like, you know, particularly, you know, we're in Hollywood. You would think people in Hollywood would know something about Hollywood. And I think when I got here, I felt it was, you know, obviously growing up in England, knew a lot about English television, English stuff. But like to move over here, I felt if I'm going to be in the American industry, American television industry, which obviously we both are.
You need to know your history.
need to learn my history. So I kind of took the time to learn it. And people
Yes.
kind of, not just films, but television as well.
And yeah,
but like, you know,
anything in that way, writing, anything creative, you should know the arts,
I
right?
had a phase where
Let's
I'd
go back.
go on like AMC and I'd like go through all the classic, go through the thing and record all the classics when they're on and watch them when I, you know, something like The Searchers or Whatever Happened to Baby Jane or whatever. Do you remember when we went to look at the Baby Jane house?
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Because where we work at Dance with the Stars is in Hollywood, and it's near.
It's
Hancock
really
Park.
close. We went at lunchtime.
We went to lunchtime
yeah.
and went over there, and there is the house from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane,
Yeah.
and it's identical.
Another
It looks
favourite
exactly
of my
the same.
films, actually. I love
and
that.
we went down and had a look, didn't we, on lunchtime?
Yeah.
But we do that a bit, don't we? We went to
Yeah,
see
we
the
like
Charlie's
that.
Angels building, didn't we? in
Charlie's
Beverly
Angels,
Hills.
but I nearly cried.
Yeah.
I was such a huge Charlie's Angels fan. That was like my thing. Thursday night, Charlie's Angels. We didn't have a very good telly, and the aerial that you put on top of the telly
Yeah,
when you
rabbit
don't
ears.
have one on top
Yeah.
of the house. My dad used to have to walk around the front room every
everybody
Thursday
had that.
like that, and then he got stuck, and he couldn't. When we got a good picture, he'd have to stand there like that for an hour, and if he moved and the telly went off, I'd start crying.
For Charlie's Angels.
That's how much I loved it. And do you know what the biggest disappointment for my life still, which is it's very scarring for me, but if you think that that's the worst thing that ever happened in your life, I've had a fucking great life.
Go on.
I said to my mum, right, about Farrah Fawcett, that was the one I loved, Farrah Fawcett. I honestly believed that when I grew up, you looked like somebody completely different. And I said to my mum, when I grow up, do you think I'm going to look like Farrah Fawcett? And she said to me, no, Kate, you're going to look like you do. Devastated.
I can understand that.
Devastated.
Yeah, that must have been. Oh,
Devastated.
I
I was like, what? You grew up and you just look like the older version of yourself? I really thought you would look like the people on the telly. You know, well, these people, I don't know, in my head, I thought everybody was going to grow up and be glamorous, you know.
Who did you want to grow up to be, James?
James
Flintstone.
I
said Farrah Fawcett, but I never really watched it.
Farrah Fawcett.
No,
I
don't know.
loved
I
Charlie's
don't know.
Angels. That was like my number one.
All right, well, going back to lack of education, let's talk about some books.
Oh no, I haven't
Who
said
here
that-
reads?
Hang on, babe. I haven't said who here reads. Show hands up. No, I haven't said the classic movie that I want people to watch.
Go ahead.
So every week we're going to give a classic movie.
Okay.
Just a little bit for some, I'm not going to say homework, but it is homework.
Right.
So
go on then.
I'm going to say this week it's All About Eve. All About Eve. Bette Davis, funnily, you talked about Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. So if you want to put that in your back pocket
And quickly,
as well.
what's that about?
All About Eve is about this very grande dame of theatre called Margot Channing, who's played by Bette Davis. She's so phenomenal in this. And she's kind of was coming back to making films. And she plays a woman who's just hit 40. So it's like, and in those days, not that it's that bloody much different now, but when you hit 40, you're supposed to go into a field and stick your head in a fucking hole or
Will
something.
you? Is that what you're
No,
thinking? When you-
yeah,
when
I'm
you
near
got
the
to 40,
40s.
is that
I'm
what
near the
you'll do?
40s now. So anyway, so it's about her, and she's come back and she's in the theatre and she's doing a play, and she is like every person's dream of the biggest theatre star. And this girl arrives. She's always outside the theatre, Margot Channing's best friend, Karen, sees her there. She's called Eve, and she comes in. And she gets introduced to her and she says, oh, Miss Channing, just the best. I admire you so much. Everything, you're just the most brilliant person ever. Da, da, da. And she winds her way in to being her assistant. And when she gets in, she starts the manipulation. Right. She tries basically to get her life, starting with her husband, ends up with Karen's husband. Anyway, I won't tell the whole story, so I don't want to ruin it for you all. But it's just beautifully shot. It's witty. There's so many things. There's a lot about show business in it. How, there's this fantastic theatre critic called Alistair DeWitt. And every time Bette Davis says his name, it sounds like she's spitting. She's sort of like, DeWitt. It's just, and he's amazing. It won 6 Oscars for director, screenplay. It's the only film in history to have been nominated for 4 Oscars by women. So 2 supporting Oscars and 2 lead Oscars of women. It is a great, great movie. Please watch it. All About Eve. And it's where the famous line comes from. Fasten your seatbelts. It will be a bumpy night.
Night or ride?
Night. Okay. The actual line is night. Fasten your seat, because she's at her party. She's already drunk. She's got her martini. She's swizzling a bloody olive in it. She's on the staircase. And she says, fasten your seatbelts. A bumpy night.
Oh, that's what we're missing from this.
What?
Martinis.
Martinis. Yeah, no. Anyway, fantastic movie. Please, please, please watch All About Eve. One of the best movies ever made, arguably.
I know we're going back to TV, but we were going to mention The Traitors.
Yeah, The Traitors. No, I love The Traitors.
Did you see this week's?
I saw this week's.
Bit of a slow episode.
Yes, which was annoying because we really wanted to talk about it actually on this show. So it was a bit of a slow episode. The only thing that stood out was Rob.
Yeah.
Because he's getting very cocky.
Yeah, but again,
very cocky.
A little too comfortable.
Yeah, and if anybody watched the British Traitors Celebrity, very much Jonathan Ross-like.
Yeah, get a little too comfortable.
Yeah, a little too comfortable. For your own good. So yeah,
and but there was
Mark from Dancing with the Stars, and he's taken lead now. He's getting lead now, and he had his Peaky Blinders outfit on. Yes, well done, Mark.
Peaky Blinders, yeah, he looked good in that.
Yeah, he looked good in that. Yeah, but I hate it because I really wanted to talk about it because there's been so much great stuff going on in there. The Lisa, Candice.
The 4th season of The American. There's been 4 of the English.
Yeah.
Been like a couple of Australian ones and a New Zealand one. There's a Canada one and there's an Irish one. Which,
okay, well, you're really
a celebrity UK one, and they're all really, really, really good.
The
Irish one is showing in England at the minute, and I've been watching that, and it's comical because it's, bless them, there's no budget. And like on the English one, and the American one have use the same castle and they use the same kind of.
It's all similar.
Identical.
So
it's
similar.
the same when they have the big kind of.
Just Alan instead of Gloria.
What do you call them? The big challenges and everything. They have all this
exactly
stuff.
The same.
On the American one and the English one, they had like helicopters and speedboats and all that kind of thing. On the Irish one the other day, they had a pack of cards. And they were going through the cards and they were like picking them. It was like so low budget. They went to collect gold the other day in the forest or something like that.
And
they were
a couple of pennies.
They were bits of wood painted gold, and it just looked like a bit of wood. And they're like, go and collect the gold. But it's still good, but it's not as good as the English one and the American one. And the American one is cast by our friend Dina Katz.
Yeah, amazing.
Does a great job. But it was not the best episode this week. Last week's was really good, but this week's wasn't so great.
So we won't talk about it any more than that. Really, what we
episodes left in the
this is actually the first American one I've watched. I didn't watch the others. I watched all the English, but this is the first American actually. Yeah, it's been good.
Massive show, really good, really really good.
Massive, people love it.
Yeah. They're saying it's costing people are paying like £100,000 to get married in that castle.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gone like ridiculous.
How much would it be to completely rent the whole thing for like a month?
I don't know.
You could take everybody there and have a big holiday.
Like Downton, it's like one of them things that just sat there forever, and then
for
one day
a birthday
it's on TV,
party.
and now it's
birthday party. James's birthday.
Yeah, I want to.
Your next one, your 70th. Let's do it for that. It's big. 70s is big, babe. Come on.
It's a big one, yeah.
It's a big one.
It is, yeah.
All right, well, let's get back to talking about some books.
Go on then, books.
Okay, now I've just got one book for you that I bloody loved. It's called All Fours, and it's by Miranda July.
Great.
And
next.
And basically, because I don't want to tell you anything about it to spoil it, but I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with this book. It's fucking fantastic. She's got a fucking. That's a gem. Write that down, babe. All Fours, Miranda July. Amazing.
Right.
Also get it on audio, and she narrates it as well, which is fantastic.
Right, and if you want to read a book that's been out a while,
Yes.
11/22/63, right?
Yes.
Oh, you
Fantastic.
too. You loved
Stephen
that,
King.
didn't you?
Brilliant.
Well, you love the like.
Kennedy thing.
Yeah, you love the Kennedy conspiracy. Oh, talk about that. There's that love story just come on.
I started watching it. I got about 10 minutes in. I don't know. It's not. It's on Hulu.
Hulu.
I'm about 10 minutes in, and I
Ryan
must admit
Murphy.
I gave up.
You give up?
10 minutes in, yeah.
Babe.
Yeah. I might try again, but
I'm going to try because I do actually love it. I love Feud, going back to Bette Davis. So if you remember Feud with Bette Davis, that's who is the lead in All About Eve that we spoke about
that was
earlier.
fantastic.
Well, we just started watching his, what was it, Beauty, or what's it called? With Ashton
Beauty.
Kutcher and...
Beauty, yeah. He's got another one on called The Beauty, is it? Or Beauty. And we started that, and that was very sort of a little bit like Substance.
Very different than what I expected it to be.
Yeah, a little bit like Substance. It's very,
Who was the second feud about? That wasn't as good, was it?
There was, what was the second feud?
The first one was Bette and Joan, then the second one was...
The Swans. There was one called The Swans, which wasn't very good. But I do have to say, if you never watched, everybody look this up. In fact, if we link things below, Mickey, we should link this.
Yeah, Mickey's
Mickey's our editor.
No, that's Ross. That's Ross.
Ross is our editor. Well, Ross the boss.
Ross is the boss.
Ross is the boss. He's doing all the technical stuff. So if we're not looking absolutely fantastic, like two supermodels on this, if you watch it on YouTube, it's Ross to blame. Then we have wonderful Eddie, who keeps us all in check, really, doesn't he, to be honest?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, because we're always getting things wrong, and he gets us everything right, doesn't he, babe, really? He makes sure we're all on... Oh, I love him, look at him. And then we got Mickey, who's basically our exec, very important. But he's also the producer and the researcher and the stage manager and the AD and the floor manager and the... and props. Props. Oh my God. So what were we saying? We were saying the beauty.
You're on about...
It was like Substance.
The Kennedy thing.
The Kennedys. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Swans.
Right.
Just watch. I think it's, Swans. In episode 6. Naomi Watts. All it is I think it's all on one shot. A oneer, as we like to call it now after adolescence and everything. It's on a oneer. Not that was the first time you did one, but that was a great oneer. Goodfellas, a great oneer. Citizen Kane, obviously a great oneer. But this one is with her getting ready, and they have a song on. She puts a record. She has a record player. She puts the record on and the song, and the whole thing. It is sublime. It is sublime. Sublime. Watch the opening of that.
What was it about?
Wasn't it Truman Capote?
Truman Capote. And these very, what were they called? Like the women.
The Swans.
Yeah, they're
socialites.
Socialites.
Yeah.
They're all socialites.
But the best one was the Betty and Joan one, and we went to the finale of that, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. That
and
was
they did a
so
Q&A
good.
afterwards and saw Celia Imrie.
Yeah, we did see Celia Imrie.
It was in Celebrity Traitors, but we saw it. That was good.
Yeah.
When was that?
Oh God, it was quite a few years ago, babe. That was quite a few years ago.
It was at the that thing on Wiltshire.
We've been around, didn't we, babe? Me and you.
Anyway, okay, next.
All right.
Next, Mickey.
Now for James's favorite topic.
Yes.
Fashion.
Fashion. Right, let's talk about fashion.
Let's talk about fashion, babe.
All right.
What would you like to say on fashion? It's New York Fashion Week this week.
Fantastic.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, it's New York Fashion Week this week.
Would you like to talk about any designs in particular? Maybe Tom Ford?
Tom Ford. Oh, yeah. We could talk about Tom Ford.
Do you want to talk about Tom Ford?
I don't know anything about Tom Ford.
I love Tom Ford. He's also a filmmaker. He's also a director.
Fantastic.
Two fantastic.
His sister lives near my friend Carrie.
Yeah, and?
Yeah.
Anything more you want to say on that?
No, that's
nothing more on Tom Ford. Okay.
No.
So it's New York.
So that's fashion. That's fashion taken care of.
No. It's New York Fashion Week.
This is actually Kate's favorite topic.
It's my favorite topic. It's New York Fashion Week this week, and already there's been some really good shit. But surprise! I mean, let's not just talk about. Obviously, I'm talking about a very surprising one. I watched yesterday was Seven of Mankind. Basically, your jeans,
my
Mickey.
jeans, yeah.
Seven of Mankind put out a show yesterday, which was so cool. And it was like almost back to the early 2000s-ish. There's this new thing out, like they have the different kind of girl every season, which, she's, I don't know, whatever. But this season, it's the messy girl is back. And now, don't have to try. You know what I mean? Check that box. Messy girl, everything a bit messy. And she's in. And the clothes on Seven for Mankind, the runway. I didn't even know Seven for Mankind did anything more than jeans and a couple of shirts. But they've got a new person in there. I should have remembered her name. And phenomenal. So So yeah, everybody keep watching New York Fashion Week, and we can talk more about it next week when some more have gone
it's
out.
Olympics as well at the minute, isn't it? Yeah,
oh,
great.
do you watch the Olympics? No, me neither. So are we talking about that? No.
Yeah,
next.
we've just done it.
Well, I know I'm skinny, but I'm always talking about food. So let's talk about some restaurants.
Oh, restaurants, babe. Where do you love?
My place.
Where's your lunchtime? If you were going somewhere for lunch, what would be your lunchtime?
I would say Superba on Sunset Boulevard. I was there the other day.
Yes.
There used to be the old Cat and Fiddle. It's very good.
Yes.
But Bottega Louis on Santa. There's two Bottega Louis. There's one in downtown, which is all very good, and then there's one in West Hollywood on Santa Monica Boulevard. And me and my friend, I've been there a lot, but me and my friend go there every time we go. We always go and we always get the same salad, the mash salad or mash salad.
No, I love it though. And you've got a restaurant and you always get the same plate.
Yeah,
I love that.
I really like that place, and it's really cool, and it's just cool. It's a really nice restaurant. I really like that.
Is it a chain?
I don't think it's a chain. I think there was literally one forever, and now there's two, but they're very different to each other. One is in downtown in an office building, and it's very high ceilings, and it's all very white and echoey and very grand, and it has like a big like patisserie thing at the front with all these. They make those macaroons that I'm not a fan of. But anyway, and then the one on Santa Monica Boulevard has the same kind of patisserie up front, but then at the back it's just this big like patio. We ate there once. You remember because you were late. That time?
No, I believe you were late. And you know what? I'm going to link that video.
Do you have a video?
I have a video of him turning up late. Yeah, I do.
I think you remember this wrong.
Okay, roll tape, Mickey. Roll tape.
This wrong.
We're linking it.
So
we're linking that video, actually.
You're remembering this wrong. But
I'll be fashion, you can be food. That way we're leaving each other out.
All right. Bottega Louis.
Bottega Louis. There you go, babe. And ladies at lunch, babe. Bottega Louis and what was the other one?
Superba.
Superba.
It's not. It's.
Oh, is that where the Cat and Fiddle used to be?
Yeah, hence me saying it was where the Cat and Fiddle used to be.
Oh, sorry, babe. Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Right, Mickey next.
Mickey next.
We go see a lot of theater, babe.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, theatre.
Theatre.
Well, do you know what? Right now, the theatres are kind of been, in January, it's just a turnover. So right now, in January there's a turnover, so there hasn't been much about. But we're just literally starting now. Things have gone into preview, so a lot of opening nights next week coming up. I would tell you to go to the Geffen in Westwood. They have Sylvia on, which it's basically I'm seeing a lot next week, so I'll be able to tell you a lot more. But there's Sylvia at the Geffen. Noises Within have got Richard III. Played by Anne Noble, and it looks amazing. Pasadena Playhouse has got Amadeus, and the person who's playing the lead, what was his name? That man who did the one-man show, the Scrooge thing.
Oh.
Do you remember what his name was? Something. Oh, anyway, I think he's won a Tony. He is amazing, and he's doing Amadeus at the moment at the Pasadena Place. And I'm going to see all three of those. So next week, I'm going to give you a review on them. But right now, there's some great theatre opening up. And there hasn't been for a long time, play-wise. Most people are just doing puppets and chamber music. I can't believe it. The whole of last season at the Wallace. Chamber music and puppets. That's what it felt like. Everywhere. No plays going on.
They just brought back the Muppet Show, didn't they?
Oh, maybe that's why then. There you go.
No, I'm sure it's not that, but
I mean puppets. Because, I think it is. Because puppets are suddenly very popular. Puppets and chamber music. Do you like chamber music, James?
Oh, I love it.
Where would you like it? In the chamber?
In the chamber. It's the only place I listen to it. Come on, Mickey, next one. Enough of this theatre nonsense.
I love theatre. You're going to hear a lot of theatre nonsense.
All right, I think it's time for the ending tarot.
Oh! Okay.
Right, this is this is all you love.
This is all me because I'm going to pull a tarot at the end of every show. This week is such a special week because on Tuesday, it's Chinese New Year, Year of the Fire Horse, which is one of the most, it couldn't be a greater sign, to be honest. It's basically telling us all to gallop ahead with courage, be bold, follow what you want to follow, and don't let no be no this year. So you might get loads of no's, but you're going to get a yes if you fucking hang in there. So hang in there. There's also an eclipse.
Start a podcast.
Start a podcast. Funny you should say that, James, because our first episode, this episode, will drop on Tuesday, February the 17th. And it will be and we'll give it to the horse. And then it will just fly all over the place. I love it. Okay.
And to all who celebrate, 新年快乐.
Thank you, Mickey. 新年快乐. I just picked the card, and it's the source. It's the source card, which basically is what. When you get this card, it means return, return, return. When you go back to your source, that's where you get all your energy from. That is like your beginning card. It's like your first card. And what have we got? The beginning of Ginger Gems, the beginning of the Chinese year, the beginning of the fire horse.
And that was your first card.
And that's the first card.
So that's a good thing.
There it is. There it is, everyone. Anything you want to do this week, start it this week. Hopefully do it with us. Start it on February the 17th on Tuesday. Don't you think, babe? I think so. Look at that. Not even joking about that. That's amazing.
I believe you.
Thank you, babe. That's a new. We're converting to the woo-woo.
Jesus Christ.
All right, guys. So what made the gem cut today?
Oh, what made the gem cut, babe? Biggest Loser made the gem cut?
Biggest Loser.
You give that?
Biggest Loser, you do. I will. You're going to give the Paul Simon. Doc.
Paul Simon, Doc. Classic, All About Eve.
Yeah.
That's the gem. Miranda July, All Fours. That's a gem. What else, babe? Bottega Louie. Bottega Louie's a gem. I think that's quite a good future.
Seven for All Mankind show, maybe?
Oh, yes. Have a look at it's New York Fashion Week. So everybody look. It's all on YouTube, New York Fashion Week now. You don't have to go far.
Yeah, go find it. Look it up.
Go find it. And we will put Seven for Mankind, though, on the link underneath. Now, if you want to ask us any questions, or if you just want to give us a chat.
Say nice things.
Say nice things. Subscribe, babe. Subscribe.
Smash that button.
Smash the button.
Oh, I hate
like
that. I hate
us.
that.
What else do you want? What else can I say that's going to really annoy you, James?
We'll do this again next week.
And we'll do it again next week.
Thank everybody for listening.
Fun. Thanks everyone for listening. Our first show drops Tuesday, February the 17th.
And we're done.
So,
right. So
see you next Tuesday. How long were we?
4 hours.
37:01:59.
Okay, that's not bad.
So
how
if you take all
was
your
it?
boring shit out about All About Eve, that'll be fucking bang on 30 minutes.
It wasn't boring.
What
did you think? What did you
think? It's good.
I mean, what do you think?
No, I thought it was great.
What do you think, Ross?
Are you still awake?
That was
Wake up,
good,
Ross.
wasn't it?
Wake up, Ross.
That
Wake up, we're done.
actually was really...